How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. The voice is nearly healed, and today we've got a brand new promo, and it's called PHENOMS. The title's a bit weird. You not think so? World Cup PHENOMS. I thought like Phenomenal. I think it's R9. That was spelled with an F, wasn't it? I don't think it was PH. Anyways, Bukayo Saka. We're going to start with Saka and move on to the rest. If there's anyone that you do want to see throughout this promo, please let me know amongst the comments. He's coming in. High medium work rates. Left foot primarily, given that he is on the right hand side, could be good for the finesse shots. 4-star combo, skills and weak foot. And if you don't want him on the right hand side, left mid, very good for squad building that. So yeah, his positions are right wing, right mid, left mid. Happy days. So it's looking good. And then you look at his stats, man. These are very, very nice stats. Obviously, if you compare him to some of the Premier League players in that position, you might be thinking it's a little underwhelming for an 88 rated card. I always say, never go off the rating of a card on FIFA. And you might be thinking, well, what does that even mean? They're literally 88 rated cards on FIFA. Why wouldn't I go off the rating? Lads, he's a 90 rated right wing and left mid and right mid. He's not a 88 rated card. You guys know every single card, they come out with a basic chem star, right? With all their stats added up, he goes to a 90.2 rated player. So where they get his 88 from, I've got no idea. And it's been a problem with FIFA for years as well. And it's frustrating. That's why I always say, never go off overall rating. Always go off their abilities in games and their in-game stats. You might look at this and think, hey, the finishing section's not that crazy, mate. Hawk, it actually helped him. He's got some very nice goals for me, including a finesse for the ages, which you will see, and a free kick. Given that he's got 74 free kick accuracy, he's very good at them. Passing-wise, his vision's there, his short passes there, his curves there. Those are the basics. Plus, he's got the crossing as well for the wide areas. So very, very nice. 94 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. Nice. And dribbling looks 10 at Sassional as well. And you look at the stamina. It's 92. No problem right there. Strength-wise, I mean, power's always going to be an issue with someone like a Bukayo Saka. Because normally they're quite small. He's 5'10". He's taller than me. Don't talk about it. But they're normally quite weak. Frame-wise, body type-wise. But lads, with that being said, we're going to jump in the gameplay now. I'm going to start with a free kick. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. What was I saying about a free kick from a left-foot wizard? I'm not talking about Messi, even though Messi is playing tonight. And dude, do you see his pass for the assist against Netherlands? Insane. It's talking of insane. That free kick was that insane, I didn't think I scored it. I was 2-1 up at the time, and that's... yeah, I think with VAR, that would just say it's just over the line, right? But I didn't even think it was in. I didn't get a replay because the guy rage quit. So I had to look at the replay at the end just to see if it had gone over the line. And the accuracy on that free kick is utterly sensational. But I think on the first clip, you've seen it bounced over the line. It was like Lampard against Germany. Apart from this time, this goal counted. Saka on the right-hand side. He's very good at doing that, those kind of reverse passes, which again... reference to Messi United, reverse pass into the goal scorer for Argentina. But he's very good at that as well. Given that, I started him on the right-hand side, and I'll tell you what I did with him later on in the games as well. He's very good at cutting inside and doing the business. Whether it be a shot, seen a lovely finesse there. So don't worry, right? Because a lot of people will. I know what people's like. I'm the same. You want to look at that finishing category and thought, or the shooting category, sorry, and thought, you know what? What's the point? He doesn't have the finesse shot trait, doesn't have outside of foot shot trait. He's got 77 long shots, 79 volleys. They're not in the I don't know, the 80 plus green site. It's a different colour green for some reason. They're not in that kind of category. He's going to suck. I just showed you there, you can score finesses from 30 yards out, man. There's no issues whatsoever when it comes to this guy putting the ball in the back of the net, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes consistency could play a part in his game, but he is capable of scoring from those areas. What else? What else about Bukayo Saka? I was talking about his impact when he's cutting inside. You've seen a lot of times when I'm doing this. I get the ball, stop the ball, and then I get it back onto his favourite left foot, and I play the pass inside, whether it be a through ball, whether it be a pass, whether it be an over-the-top ball down the line, like you've seen there, leading up to the Bruno Guimaraes goal, which, by the way, today, Brazil not playing Bruno, deserve to go out for that in my opinion. Nice little 1-2 here, eventually, will make its way to Bukayo Saka, once he was onside. Gets the ball out wide. This card is very, very nice, man. He feels brilliant on the dribble. You know, some cards, right? They look sensational, and then you try and dribble the card, and it's like, why am I stuck in mud here? You know what I'm saying? Saka doesn't feel like that. It feels very fluid on the ball. The R1 dribble, very, very nice. Just skill dribbling in general, left stick dribbling, feels very, very nice with Bukayo Saka. So he's definitely capable of being that guy. You know what I'm saying? You get him out wide, does the business. And in this position that you see him in this game, you're like, oh, he looks a bit central there. I played him at cam. I did play him at cam. I wanted to test him in that role because going off what I'd experienced in the previous games, I thought, you know what? If I get him in the central role, I could do a lot of damage with this card. Whether it be running at players, he's got a 4-star combo. Whether it be, I don't know, creating chances, scoring goals, or assisting. Well, that's creating chances. But you know what I'm saying? And he was very, very good at doing all of the above and then some. By the way, this goal, it's going to be like, oh, he's just got to tap in. I want to show you on the replay how clever this goal is. Look out for the movement. Yes, I went to the replay just for this movement. He checks himself. That check is utterly insane. Summary time. He checked himself before he wrecked himself. Yeah, but I don't know why I said that. But anyways, what's a card? What's a player? And I think this is a good start to start in with the reviews of the World Cup Phenoms. I might not agree with the name, it sounds a bit weird. But yeah, I just look at the Phenoms and think, oh, why is it titled that? Why couldn't it be like World Cup Stars or Future World Cups, Future Stars World Cup Edition? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because they're all young players. Kinda. They're like 24, 25 and under. But anyways, I do digress. Is that the word? I don't know the word. 4 games played, 3 goals scored, 4 assists, a 4-3-4, which isn't a formation. He did very well, man. Did very well. And I think the balance of the goals and the assists kind of show what kind of player he is. He's an impact player. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't have room and you get this card untradeable, but you don't have room for him in your starting 11, whether that be right wing, whether that be left mids, whether it be right mid to start your team, and you don't have room for him, you're like, what do I do with the card? Do I use him as fodder? No, use him as an impact player off the bench. Because, like I said, if he's got an impact from starting, he's going to have an impact from the bench as well. There's no doubt about it, man. He's a very useful player to have in and around the squad, and especially the starting lineup as well. As for the other positions, right wing, right mid, and left midfielder for your squad building purposes. Passing, coming in at 7 for shooting as well, and he's getting an 8 for dribbling. I thought his dribbling was some of the best things about this card, but I think overall the best thing about Saka was his movement. And going back to that final goal as well, it might have looked a tap in because he tapped it into the back of the net, but that kind of, I don't know, it's not AI intelligence because he's not a bloody robot, but that kind of CPU intelligence of like, right, I'm just going to cut back here, check the run, the defender's going to carry on, I've got space, I'll have the finish. I like that because I didn't press R1 to call him close. What I did was run the line so that I seen him kind of like check his run. The second I seen that, I passed the ball into the back of the net. His movement is utterly phenomenal. He's getting a 6 for physicality as well. With the physicality category, he's saved by the stamina, a little bit by his aggression. His strength is very, very low. The similar cards, you got Fiverr in there. One of my favourite cards, and I'm not doing that. But Fiverr's very good. Fiverr's decent. I've seen Fiverr a lot early game. He was banging the finesses, you know what I'm saying? Coming in from that right-hand side, left-footed as well. Similarities to Bukayo Saka. Rafinha will probably be the most similar card you'll ever get to Saka in my life. Look at the statistical layout, the attributes on the face card stats. 94 pace to 91. Shooting, 82 to 83, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very similar. It looks even 88 dribbling. It's the exact bloody same. Height-wise, I think Rafinha's 5'9" and Saka's 5'10", so you'll get a very similar feel as well. The overall rating, Mr. Bukayo Saka will be an 8.9 for myself. I think he's a starting 11 player. And if you do get him, he should be in a starting 11. But if you can't, bench it minimum, man. Get him on the bench. I know a lot of people will probably be doing upgrade packs this week. If you get him untradeable, definitely utilise the card. The value for coins at the price of 145 is not bad whatsoever for a right wing in the Premier League, man. It is not bad whatsoever. 9.3 is what he will get. And if he's packed even more, he'll come down in price. He probably already has, to be honest. Well, I'm just going to refresh it. And he's 140 now. 5k cheaper, would you? Look at that. And the enjoyment will be a 9.0 from myself as well. And lads, good news. I've been able to time this during the entire half time of the Netherlands versus Argentina. I'm going to go watch the second half. You guys have a great rest of your night and tell me who to review next. My voice is coming back. I'm feeling good as well. It's just like I've got a little bit of the illness like lingering around, but I'm feeling good at myself. I'm feeling more energized, you know what I'm saying? And that is always a good thing. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.